Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Brother Ilyas from Safia. Let's speak to him about Islam in Papua New Guinea. Assalamu alaikum. Just say something, what few words, when did you accept Islam, and brief history about Islam in Papua New Guinea.
I accepted Islam in 1986. I was the first 6 Muslims. After I did my research, and I found out that men in Islam, women in Islam, politically, socially, economically, in Islam is perfect.
MashaAllah.
So I started accepting Islam in 1986 September. Before I got married to my wife.
MashaAllah.
My wife she's from South India, Kerala.
Kerala?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
And after I got married to my wife, I came back early in 1987, and then I started making my first dawah through media.
Okay, what sort of media was that?
I advertised is Jesus God, is Bible God's word
Okay.
through Post Korea, PNG Post Korea downtown. So my first dawah, media dawah, and then I started screen Ahmedida's
MashaAllah.
great debates. Jim Swaggart and Ahmedida.
Yes,
It's Bible God's word and
yes.
is Jesus God. All these topics I was screening at Old Center. Our old centers up at Queen's Cliff, Korupusha. So from there I was making dawah, and then 2 brothers and their wife plus their children, they came and embraced. That's Brother Mikhail from Chimbu, and Brother John Dege, who is now currently, his name is Hussein Dege. He's the Housing Corporation General Manager, Managing Director. So they embraced Islam in 1993 from my media dawah. And then after that, I started embracing making dawah to my small cousin brother. Said, his name is Said, from my own area. So he's the second man to me. So he embraced Islam, and then I thought of establishing a center in Safia. So Brother Baitomar brought the application form, the registration of centers. So I was the first man. I filled in the form and registered my center with Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
I was the second center to register
Okay.
through Saudi Arabia, and then we built one of our small markas, mosque, something like that, in a native building. And then most of my family from Yauli village is about 60 Muslims, 1 grandmother, 1 grandfather, the children and grandchildren. They all embrace Islam.
MashaAllah.
And my grandmother's side, in Bibida 2 villages, it's more than 80. They embrace Islam. All my family, they came to Islam.
MashaAllah, that's great.
And then we extended our dawah to another village. That's Safia and Bibida 1. And now, at the moment, we have 3 centers. And soon there will be 4 centers will be coming up soon in another village, Holy village. So we are trying to establish another center there to make it full.
Inshallah. May Allah make it easy.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to build the permanent mosque in, because Safia is the it's a pleasant area. That's what the people, when I was in Hajj, the Islamic Affairs Department is in Safia, and Musa, the name is Musa is the Prophet's name, so the Islam will establish properly in these areas.
So do you have any rough budget how much money you are expecting to build a center or something like that? Any rough idea of this?
That I wouldn't know, because I was the first man to apply for a school, and I succeed. And just because of the crisis in Iraq and Afghanistan affected my school.
Okay.
Because people from Melbourne and Fiji, they were donating money through my school account. But after America was screening Muslim, sending out money, so the Muslims, they stopped donating money till now. And the education department, they told me to continue my school, not to stop my school. They said that you continue. But I'm still looking at bringing the school from the village to my town, Papua. So I already applied for the land with the government. So my estimate is approximately 1 million is okay for
1
me
million
to Kina to start up school and center at the same time.
Inshallah.
I was making dawah since last year, and then the village, the people in the town area, they really keen to embrace Islam, but most of the people in Papua are Islam. So now I'm trying to establish permanent mosque and school in Papua town, apart from my village. Because village is only, we are making is only the road, not linking through my village. So I'm trying to bring the school to town area so that many people, they supported me while I was making dawah in Papua town. They said just bring the school here, and then we challenge the Anglican, my former church schools. That's what they told me. And they had given me a land, customary land, but I asked Imam, and he said that you ask them if first one, if we make a payment and then after start developing the area, if they demand for extra money or no. And I asked them, but the landowners, they didn't come back to me. So I'm still expecting a response from the government, because government I already applied. Government then, our governor is banned the customary land plus the government land not to give out to anybody until indeed is banning. So my estimating cost for building a mosque center and permanent mosque in Papua and a school is 1 million I'm looking at. But that one, they already indicate Development Bank in Saudi, they insist to assist me.
Inshallah.
That's what the engineers came and told me. They know about my school already.
Inshallah,
So
hopefully.
they're only waiting for my certificate, registration certificate. But a few documents from my file gone out. That's why they didn't give my certificate in 2012, where I was fulfillment house at that time. They had a meeting. And they called me and I went and they said that you have 3 teams gone missing from your school file. So they want me to produce the PEB's meeting minute, copy, and the approval letter from the Department for Education Secretary, and the IPA, because my school is a permitted school, so they want I have to register a school with the Investment Promotion Authority. So they give the certificate, and then I attest together and give it to them. They give my certificate, and then I'll send the certificate copy to Saudi Arabia for funding me.
Inshallah.
So I was the first man to establish a Muslim school, and also they started complain about Muslim school established in my area. And I came up in media very clearly and I banned them out. I blast them out. I blast the Deputy Prime Minister out. And I think I was very strong in supporting the Islam here because I defended Islam 3 times in the media here. No one, only me. That's why the embassy from Indonesia here, they came and they said Ilyas he will defend Islam in this country. Because I was not scared of government. I came very clear in the media. I flushed the police commission out. And my deputy prime minister out in the media. They thought that I am bringing a terrorism in my area. That time I established a school. And I said I am not bringing the terrorism. I am bringing the education service to my people through my religion.
Good.
So I think Islam is in my heart. But I'm looking forward to get money to develop my area. The only thing is, I'm lacking is only the road not linking through my area. That's the only thing. We are chartering the plane from here to Safia, going, coming. Brothers coming from Australia, they telling me to charter the plane. They are coming. We are chartering the plane, going, coming. That's why the another expenses that we are committing. But our governor is trying his best to bring the road in. So sooner or later, if the road is completed, there won't be any problems. All Muslims will be going to Safi area.
Inshallah.
And I'm trying my best to develop Islam in my area too.
Inshallah, we make dua.
روحك ما يهمها اعتقال مهما طال السجن وطال روحك ما يهمها اعتقال مهما طال السجن وطال هذا دربك درب رجال يابا درب رجال يابا درب رجال سجنك خلوة وابتهال والزنزان جمع بطال سجنك خلوة وابتهال